In this video, we're going over using Premiere's new object mask to help isolate the face and then smooth the skin with Beautybox. This feature is currently in the Premiere beta and will be released along with Premiere 26.0. I'm going to apply Beautybox to my clip and then click Analyze Frame in the Beautybox controls to automatically create a mask of the skin tones. I can turn on Show Mask and see white areas where it's going to be smoothing the skin and then black areas where it's not going to be doing any smoothing. I'm going to do some quick manual adjustments to try and refine it a little bit. The main issue with this shot is that the hair and the skin are pretty close color-wise, but when I dial up the smoothing amount in the Beautybox controls, I'm getting a little bit of smoothing on the hair, which I don't want. To help select just the skin and not the hair, I can use the Adobe Premiere Object Mask. So if you're in Premiere 26 or later, you can find the Object Mask in your tools. Select it, and then when you mouse over your shot, you'll see it color certain objects that it's detecting. In this case, it's detecting a person. We could select her this way, and then any effects we apply will be applied only to her and not to the background. But for our case though, that's not really going to help because we're trying to separate the skin from the hair. This automatic object detection could be useful if you have more than one person in a shot and only want to apply Beautybox to one of them. But to isolate the face, I'm going to have to manually draw the mask using the lasso tool that appears when you have the object mask selected, and draw the object mask around the area that I want selected. I drew it kind of bad, but it automatically fixes it up a little bit, which is nice. Now the object mask has been created on this frame, and I have to track it through the rest of the shot. Right now it's only correct on the frame that I initially drew it on. I can see my object mask here in my Effect Controls panel, and I'm going to click Track Selected Mask forward and backwards. And this starts a process where you can see that it's trying to adjust the mask to every frame of your clip. And it's doing well here. If this looks inaccurate, you're going to want to cancel and redraw the mask. With Beautybox, this part doesn't need to be 100% accurate. It just needs to include all of the skin that you want to work on. This mask looks pretty good as I scroll through the clip. You could also try to do a mask of the neck or whatever other part you want to work on, but we're just going to work on the face for now. So I drew this mask, but this mask is currently not working with Beautybox. If I turn on Show Mask in the Beautybox controls, it's still including hair in the mask area. So to apply the mask to Beautybox, I can either go up and take the mask from under Unassigned Masks and drag it down to Beautybox. You can move these masks around. And now this mask is setting the area that Beautybox is going to work within. Now when I turn on Show Mask, you can see that it's only detecting skin tones within the mask area. If I click Analyze Frame again, or if I go in and try to set the mask with the dark color and light color droppers, turn Show Mask on, and I can make some adjustments. It's all happening within the object mask that I created. And now since the hair's already cut out, I can focus on excluding things like the lips, teeth, and eyes. And you can add feathering to the mask in the mask controls if there's too harsh of an edge between the smoothed area and the unsmoothed area. You can also do something like what I have set up here, where I've duplicated my layer and put it on top of the original layer. And then I can go up to my unassigned mask on the top layer, right click and select Change to Opacity Mask. And that's going to put the mask down under the opacity dropdown. And now when I turn the background layer off, I can see that the face is isolated from the rest of the shot. This means that any effect I apply to this top layer will be applied to the face only. And when I turn the background back on, I can see the rest of the shot. So these two masks work well together because the object mask is pretty good at isolating the face, and then Beautybox can be applied to isolate the skin tones within that face area, which is strange to look at, but actually works really well. And then the Beautybox mask is also easy to set up, and you can have a lot more control over where the effect is being applied. If you want to download Beautybox or a free demo of any of our plugins, you can go to our website, digitalanarchy.com, and go to the downloads page. And as always, you can contact us by email at cs@digitalanarchy.com.